It says from Saturday's pod has a lot of ground to cover up and a lot of apologizing to do, but we starting off with this one. Melyssa Ford insinuated Mase and Cam were at a whorehouse, and she insinuated that it could be other things going on, like, you know, minors in a whorehouse. Now, if you listen to the pod, you know, you understand her context, but she was way out of pocket for this one. She was way out of pocket, considering Cam and Mase, they are telling their truths. They're telling what they experienced, and never ever mentioned anything salacious as, you know, being in with minors when you're in a whorehouse. Like, Melyssa Ford has actually stated she hasn't even been to a whorehouse. So how in the world would she know what goes on at one of those areas? But anyway, she was putting something on Case and Cam's jacket that did not exist. Therefore, this pod, she had to issue an apology, and we are about to hear this right now, man. And let me know what y'all think after this apology.
Out there on somebody, how serious that is. That's why I asked if you just wanted to apologize for that, because that was crazy. I did, and the way they responded, like, I commend them for it, because they could have jumped out the window and would have been well within their right for that.
Absolutely. You said, "Oh, you're gonna get your ass handed for that comment," and
I said, are you sure that you want that to be there? Because they're gonna kill you. This is what I said.
No, you didn't. But okay.
Well, either way you stood it. Your point in that conversation was valid without that.
I agree with that as well.
It didn't need
it. You're absolutely right. I don't even want to say the phrase "walk it back." I'll just say I apologize. I should never have made that insinuation. They're absolutely right. And you're right. I do know they did offer grace. Because they could have said something completely differently, and I appreciate that. So you're absolutely right. I shouldn't have made that insinuation at all. What my
And again, she definitely was out of pocket for this one. She finally accepts accountability, and I'm glad that they actually were able to talk about this and put it out there, and to show people that even though they're potting, they can make mistakes, and they're willing to accept accountability. And I think Cam and Mase, I think they were rubbing their hands and waiting on the outside, like, yo, if she don't apologize, we know what we're gonna do next. But at the end of the day, do you think Melyssa Ford did she have to apologize? Was she in the right, or did she actually go too far? And do you think Cam and Mase would stand up for the stance they took and the response? It's your boy DJ Cree, man. Make sure y'all tune in, man. More videos on the way. Peace. What's good? It's your boy DJ Cree, back with another video, man. Hey, I had to comment on this. Zaytoven, super producer, man, one of the founders of trap music, trap beats. He admits that he used to take Future's verses off of songs. He admits he actually really didn't even like the stuff, which is understandable, man, because a lot of times you get these artists and they're coming with something brand new or something you're not used to, and you know, you kind of brush it to the side. I ain't gonna lie to you, but let's see what he says and watch this clip real quick, and then we'll come back with the commentary.
Now, I didn't work with Future from from his first mixtape, you know what I mean? Back when I didn't even thought Future wasn't all that good, you know what I mean? I remember Rocco used to bring Future to my house on the studio, and they do a song, and I would take Future verse off the song. That's how much I ain't really like his stuff, you know what I mean, back then.
Wow.
Now, he's my favorite right now. To me, ain't nobody better than him.
Mm-hmm.
But back then, it's like, it ain't, you know.
He was getting his reps in.
Yeah, he was getting his reps in. So I remember one time he called me, like when he first did the Dirty Sprite album, and he called me like, Zay, I want you to hear these songs I did on your beat. It's like, man, I don't even want to hear that junk. Like, but when it came out, and it tore up the streets, and that's all you can listen to, I was like, boy, I thank God he rapped on my beats on that, boy. Woo-wee.
crazy story. But you never know who is going to be the one or the person that blows up. And this is something that all artists should take heed to. You know, you will get better over time if you really put effort and put time into it and try to do as much as you can. And shouts out to Zaytoven for actually, you know, being honest. You know, I think this was a little too honest. But I feel what he was saying. He was getting at. It was like, shit, you work at it, you keep going, man. You could do what Future did, you know. And I feel him on that. And you know, y'all artists work harder, man. You think you're good, work harder. You know, because you can achieve a level, man, and people will not like your stuff. You know, nobody's obligated to like what you do. You just got to go for what you know. Go for broke. Keep getting at it. Keep doing what you're doing. And I'm pretty sure when Future was first doing what he was doing, man, that shit probably sounded crazy. You know, especially to what trap music was at the time and where we were with music like that. So you have to take that into consideration, how gangsta shit was, and then nigga come on there and sing and shit. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, shouts out to Future, shouts out to Zaytoven, man. Good story, good content, man. I love all this content that's coming out. I'm trying to get in more into the habit of getting more of the good content, because, you know, I'm not always down with the salacious shit, but I understand it has to feed a algorithm. But let me know what y'all think, man. Do y'all think, you know, you would have liked Future shit at the beginning, and do you think that Zaytoven was right for what he did at the time? It's your boy DJ Cree, man. Make sure y'all check out everything I got coming, man. More shit on the way. Peace. What's good? It's your boy DJ Cree, man, coming with another video. Man, Joe Budden on the new podcast finally takes accountability for the things he said about NBA YoungBoy. I'm sure that y'all saw the headlines, man. That thing caught fire, man, and everybody was on Joe's neck. Not to mention Melyssa Ford. She made her mistakes too. And you know, again, this is about growth in the pod and righting your wrongs. And you know, when you're misspeaking, man, make sure you be held to accountability by your peers and by people that know you and work with you and things like that, you know. Let's check out what Joe had to say, then I'll come back with the rest of my commentary.
Hour 3, right? My shit was in like hour 3, right before the sleepers. These motherfuckers. Mel shit was in the top. Strong.
Yeah.
She started with her chest. I was like, oh, finally, a co-host that can provide me some fucking cover. And hell no. Nope. And let me tell you, watching the playback, that shit is always a lot worse. It's always a lot worse. I owe NBA YoungBoy an apology too. Let's start with accountability. I owe him an apology.
Yes.
He don't even bother nobody. He don't even bother nobody. And the pod was over.
Yeah, we didn't need it.
The pod was over. I was in my notes. My notes is for my brain. That ain't to put out there like that. And if you're gonna have the conversation, there's a much better way to articulate what you're trying to say and have the conversation.
Yeah.
Like, that's just lazy to do that at the end of the pod.
We do that a lot, by the way.
Voice is too strong. Yeah, but my shit.
There you go. He actually apologized to NBA YoungBoy, and like I said before, man, definitely, he once again, the pod was out of pocket for talking crazy about YoungBoy NBA, especially without critiquing him to a degree to where, you know, you're doing an actual critique rather than just saying a bunch of words and being salacious with it. So again, I'm pretty happy that he came back, righted that wrong, and, you know, continue to be probably one of the best podcasts out there, especially one of the most talked about hip hop podcasts, because he seems like he's making waves almost every week, which is why he's one of the best. You know, you may not agree with everything that Joe Budden says or does, but you can admit he has cornered the entertainment value of the internet from being on it for so long. It's just like second nature to him. It's COE over everything, man. And shout out to the Joe Budden podcast, man. I do enjoy watching it. Sometimes I don't agree with either one of them, but I still watch it. Let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think Joe Budden was in the right? Do y'all think NBA had a reason, had a leg to stand on when it came to, you know, clapping back? And do you think, you know, going forward, will Joe watch his mouth? I doubt it. But do you think he's gonna watch his mouth? But make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. More content on the way. Peace. What's good? What's good? This your boy DJ Cree, back with another video, man. Your girl Sukiyana's baby daddy claims she abandoned their kids for 3 years, man. Nothing like mess that loves mess that's accompanied by mess. We gonna get to it, man, and I'm gonna come back with the commentary in just a second.
And them kids for like 3 years. My kids was living with me and my ex-wife and 4 other kids. We took on the responsibility fully. My ex-wife had 2 newborns, 6 months. My son wasn't too much older than them. They about the same age. My daughter and her son, the same age, and then she had an older daughter, 6 kids, all in the same house. I was cased up. I'm telling her, yo, you gotta get the kids. I don't know if I'm going to jail the next time I go to court. This and that. She ain't, nigga, you always going to jail. You this and that. I'm not trying to hear that. That might be right, but this, if I'm telling you some shit like this, you know it's gotta be serious, because you ain't never in my business. I don't never tell you nothing. Woman would not come get them. I took him in, did my part, because I'm not gonna complain as a father. Like, God forbid, but anything could have happened to you and you're not here anymore. Yeah. I have to do my part. That's simple. My baby mama been in them kids for like 3 years. The static come in, I'm trying to put my kids in school, daycare, all of that. I got routines, I got a life, you get what I'm saying, responsibilities. This woman won't give me birth certificate, she won't give me nothing. Do it, dad, figure it out, handle it. She's on the move, doing her. My kids asking for their mom every other second, this and that, no mom to be found. She didn't live in Delaware, she lived elsewhere, I think Atlanta. This woman used to fly in and out of the state, in the surrounding areas, people seeing her, all types of stuff. You ain't even talking to your kids.
I mean, that is a lot to take in, but it's not surprising, man. You know, not only women pick bad men to be with, you know, men who don't take care of their kids, who don't do anything for the kids, but also, this is not talked about enough, of women, especially in the entertainment industry, who don't take care of their kids, who don't provide for their kids, who leave their kids, abandon their kids, do all types of stuff. And I'm gonna be real with you, this is a very ignored thing in the black community, because everybody piles on the male, but what happens when the female is out here, quote unquote, living her best life and doing all this ratchet shit? You know, it's very telling. It's very telling And as a society, man, we got to do better. We gotta pick up and do things a different way. But this is very, very crazy for somebody like this guy. You know, I do feel for him because I know how hard it is to be going through cases and going through stuff and still got to provide for your kids. It's a little different when you're a woman. You know, you might not have as many cases. You might not have, you know, as many mistakes as a guy has, especially if you're in the streets. But this just goes to show you, man, you know, it doesn't be talked about enough. And I feel him, but hey, bro, you're a man. You got to do what you got to do, you know, and going on, doing all these interviews is cool, but you're not going to solve anything for your kids, bro. Get off the internet and take care of them babies. Don't even worry about that girl, man. And if you're taking care of your kids, bro, you can get child support. It just is what it is. But what y'all think about? Do y'all think he wrong for going on interviews and stuff? Or do y'all think Sukihana is wrong for abandoning her kids? Let me know in the comments, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out. Peace. What's good? What's good? It's your boy DJ Cree back with another video, man. Hey, another edition of messy ass niggas. We gonna get to the business, man. Suge Knight is rumored to date one of Diddy's baby mamas. This is an ongoing thing, man. This beef is gonna go forever. I know I like doing content on it, but it's maddening to see how much content is out there and how much just craziness goes on. But anyway, Danny Boy corroborates a lot of this stuff that was going on, and he says he even watched Justin Combs when he was a little kid. This is proof of Justin Combs meeting Suge Knight. And I know he doesn't remember any of it, but it's mad crazy, man. Y'all, I'm gonna play these clips, man, and let me know what y'all think.
Igniting me, sir. How many times was you around when they was hanging out?
About 4 or 5 times.
So tell me some other stories, man, about Suge Knight hanging out with me, sir. Because at this time, I mean,
it just felt like they was dating. Felt like they was dating all the time.
Was she doing that behind Pokey back?
Yeah, for sure, man. Whatever her first son was, like, he would be at the studio with me. Justin, I remember Justin being in the hotel with me. With me. Like, us just chilling while they chilling. And he was a little bitty boy. She's buying him shit. She bought him this red jacket that says 662 on it. I remember that leather jacket.
So here's the thing, man, with Bad Boy. Because you got all these females that was on Bad Boy or they was affiliated with Bad Boy. And me hearing all these stories from you, Reggie Wright, all these people that tells these stories, it seems like it's a pattern.
Now, again, messy ass niggas. It's not surprising that one of the reasons why all this was going on is because these women got in between these dudes, and that always happens. It's always going to be something when it comes to a woman. Let's check out the rest of what Danny Boy says, and then we'll get back with the rest of the commentary. Yeah.
So she was coming to LA and she was messing around with Tupac. Melyssa, I'm assuming that she probably most likely wasn't saying out of our puppy. So she was messing around with Suge Knight. She would come to LA and mess around with Suge Knight. And Mary J. Blige, she wasn't on Bad Boy, but she was heavily affiliated with him. And you was messing with her and Tupac was messing with her.
Yeah.
So I want to get your opinion on that, man. Like, what was the deal with them females on Bad Boy, man? Like,
Shit, what's the deal with all of them? It ain't shit changed. We just focusing it on it being now. Most females is in the industry that's all they mess with is industry niggas.
but they messing with y'all, and it was well known that it was friction between Death Row and Bad Boy.
It's so most of it the same shit. It's just Death Row and Bad Boy was the biggest at it.
That's like
Dude is speaking facts, man. He is speaking facts. I hope people are paying attention, man, because it says a lot about why this beef really was here. Why everybody was going crazy is because, man, these females were playing a definite role in it. And you can't control once a female wants to do what she want to do, you can't control that. And that goes to show you, people getting killed behind these women doing what they do. But you have to be player enough to understand that you just can't kill everybody that rock with your baby mama or some girl that you rock with, But it's a lot of guys who are jealous behind stuff like that. So you really have to watch yourself. You have to watch your back, watch your front. But this is crazy. This is crazy. Just info just coming out and just it's piling on Puff right now, which I don't have no sympathy for because, he put himself in that position. So he has to eat whatever comes with that. You have to eat it. So y'all let me know what y'all think, man. It's craziness going around this internet, man. Just bunch of nonsense, toxic bullshit. Let me know what y'all think, man. This your boy DJ Cree, man. I am out.